Hi there. Welcome to That's English.
Oh, hello. Sorry. That was my niece texting me. She's applying for teaching jobs and she's been asking me for some advice.
A lot of schools are advertising jobs now, so I'm sure she's spoilt for choice. This means there are a lot of options to choose from.
Yes, she's had several offers.
She's lucky that she can pick and choose. This means that she can decide which option is best for her, but sometimes this makes the choice even harder.
In today's episode, Omar has some decisions to make of his own.
He's been looking for a job and now he has 2 potential offers.
As you watch, answer this question. Why is Omar unsure about the biogenetics job?
That's unusual. That'd be quite challenging. Not very suitable. Hello?
Hello, is that Omar?
Yes.
This is Juliet Green, warehouse manager at Office Supplies.
Oh, hello.
Thank you for coming in the other day. We have made our selection. It wasn't an easy choice, but we'd like you to start as soon as possible, please.
Wow! That's brilliant.
I don't suppose you can start tomorrow?
Tomorrow. That's a bit difficult, I'm afraid. It'll take me a few days to sort things out with my present employer, so I'd prefer to leave it till next week, if that's okay with you.
All right, but let me know as soon as possible what day you can start.
Yes, of course. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Was that the warehouse job?
Yes.
What was that about your present employer? You haven't got a job at the moment.
I know, but...
Wouldn't you rather be earning some money instead of lounging about at home?
Yes, of course. But you see, I've applied for a research job too. Here. Researcher, biogenetics, that's my field. I know the chances of getting it are pretty slim, but...
You'd prefer not to take the warehouse job straight away in case they offer you the research job. Well, it's good to have options. Then you can pick and choose.
I'm not counting my chickens. If you don't mind, I'd rather you didn't say anything to anyone about the research job.
Mum's the word.
How's it going, Omar?
Yeah, not bad. I've been offered a job at the office supplies warehouse.
Is that really what you want to do? I don't want to discourage you, but wouldn't it drive you mad? Stock taking, stacking shelves?
Beggars can't be choosers, can they? I'm not exactly spoiled for choice, am I? Excuse me, Anthony, I'd better take this. Hi, it's Omar.
Hello, Omar. It's Peter Appleby from the biogenetics team at Global Resources. I've seen your CV and would very much like you to come over to Belfast for an interview next week. I'll email you all the details.
Thank you. Brilliant.
Excellent. Well, looking forward to meeting you.
Wow. Global Resources want me to go to Belfast for an interview for a biogenetics research post.
Sounds great.
Yeah, but the ad didn't say anything about Belfast. I've just started to settle in here and make friends. I know it sounds soppy, but you and Danny and Karen are my friends now, and I'd rather not give that up.
You have one new message.
Omar, it's your mother. Your father's very ill. The doctor thinks he's had a heart attack. Of course, it's your decision, but if I were you...
Oh dear, I feel sorry for Omar. His father is ill and he's so far away from home.
He might have to return to his country, but he has got 2 job offers. It'll be a tough or a hard choice.
Did you answer the question? Why is Omar unsure about the biogenetics job?
Yeah, but the ad didn't say anything about Belfast. I've just started to settle in here and make friends. I know it sounds soppy, but you and Danny and Karen are my friends now, and I'd rather not give that up.
The job is in Belfast, and he doesn't want to give up his friends in London.
Yes, he's started to settle in, to feel comfortable in London.
Omar uses the word soppy. It's an informal way of saying sentimental.
In today's episode, we heard Omar expressing preference about the choices he has to make.
I'd prefer to leave it till next week, if that's okay with you. I'd rather not give that up.
As you know, we use prefer to and rather to talk about our own preference.
We also heard people expressing preference about somebody else's actions.
Wouldn't you rather be earning some money instead of lounging about at home?
If you don't mind, I'd rather you didn't say anything to anyone about the research job.
Listen to the expression Omar uses to talk about his choices.
Beggars can't be choosers, can they?
He said, beggars can't be choosers, which we say when we don't have a lot of options to choose from.
Unlike your niece. So, what did you say to her?
I said that I'd prefer her to teach in a state school, and I told her that teaching can be tough.
I'm sure she'd rather you were honest with her.
It's time for part 2. Omar has some difficult choices to make.
As you watch, answer this question. What does Omar decide to do and why?
Anthony, sorry to bother you, but I've just had some terrible news.
Hey, man, take it easy. Do you want a coffee?
No, not just now, thanks. My father's had a heart attack.
Well, that's bad. I'm sorry.
So do I jump on the next flight? What about these jobs I've been offered? My new life?
Yes, it's a tricky one. A real dilemma.
Actually, I feel I've got no choice. I've got to go and see him.
Wouldn't that be very risky? Do you think your dad would want you to risk everything?
What if he dies?
Yeah, don't think like that. Many people recover from heart attacks. And anyway, what could you do if you did return home? You're being a good son by being here and living the life your parents want for you. If you put your life in danger, would that make you a better son?
I don't know.
Well, at least find out a bit more before you make your decision.
Yes, you're right. Thanks, Anthony. Can I borrow your laptop?
Sure, sit down. I'll get it.
Hello, Mother.
Omar, my dear boy, how lovely to see your face and hear your voice.
How is Father?
Your father is feeling much better, Alhamdulillah. It wasn't a heart attack. The doctor said it was overwork which made him collapse.
You must be very relieved. I want to see him.
He is resting now. He sends you his love, and he says you are absolutely not to fly back here. It won't help in the slightest if you come back. It's much too dangerous. One day, we will be reunited, inshallah.
So it turned out my father wasn't as ill as I thought. Thank goodness I didn't have to make that awful choice.
I'm so pleased.
It's a text from the warehouse manager. The job can't wait forever. Please let me know tomorrow midday at the latest.
So, Omar, have you made up your mind about the job?
Yes, have you decided which one to pick?
Well, yes, I have. And I must say, it's been a really difficult choice. The job in Belfast was exactly what I'd been hoping for. And if it had been here, it would have been really tempting. But the pay is rubbish. Besides, I've Googled them, and they've had a lot of bad press about animal testing. So I've decided to stay put and take the warehouse job. Even if it does mean I'll have to put up with your ugly faces at the breakfast table every morning.
My face? Have a look in the mirror.
You'd better watch your back, man. I know where you live.
So, Omar's father wasn't so ill, and now Omar has one less choice to make.
But what about the 2 job offers? Did you get the answer to the question? What does Omar decide to do and why?
The job in Belfast was exactly what I'd been hoping for, and if it had been here, it would have been really tempting. But the pay is rubbish. Besides, I've Googled them, and they've had a lot of bad press about animal testing. So I've decided to stay put and take the warehouse job.
He decides to take the warehouse job.
The job in Belfast pays badly, and the company has had bad press about animal testing.
He wants to stay put, which means he wants to continue living where he is now.
In this part, we heard some useful expressions to talk about choice.
Yes, it's a tricky one. A real dilemma.
Actually, I feel I've got no choice.
Have you made up your mind about the job?
When a choice is difficult, we can use the word tricky, like the decision Omar has to make about which job to take.
To refer to making the decision itself, we can use make up your mind or take your pick. Now it's time to hear from people on the street.
We asked them this question. What are some of the best and worst choices you've made in your life?
The best choice I've ever made was definitely trying to pursue a career by myself without my family. And the worst choice, I don't think I've made any bad choices. God bless, I don't regret anything.
One of my best choices was to move from my country to this country. I was born in Argentina. Since I was a kid, I liked the technology, especially the space programs from NASA.
I think a lot of my worst choices have turned out to be the best ones. I transferred schools a few times, but I think it was really important for me to have made each choice so I'd know that the next step was better for me. I think progress is more important than making the right choice the first time.
I think the best choice I've ever made in my life was to stay in state where I stay at to go to school instead of going in another state and paying more money. So that's one of my best decisions.
My best decision also was to go to college.
My worst decision was to work at a restaurant. I don't like it at all. It's horrible. It's really horrible.
The fast food industry is not good.
It's so demanding.
Probably when I was younger, going out with my friends, drinking when I shouldn't have been, getting in trouble, running from the cops.
Well, I have to say one of the best choices I've made is coming here to America because this is the land of opportunity after all, and we can all make something happen if we work hard and have our heads straight.
David mentioned getting into trouble and running from the cops, the police.
2 people said that the best choice they made was moving to the United States.
When we talk about choices, we use the verb make. We make a choice.
What was the best choice you've ever made?
Oh, there are so many. Asking my wife to marry me, pursuing a career in TV, buying this tie. Take your pick.
That's it for today. Join us next time on That's English.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.